Wow, that went by faster than expected. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Twitch of the Death Nerd. So sorry for that belated opening, but I got just a little bit sidetracked grabbing a glass of water for tonight's show. Anyway, tonight, love is in the air. That's right, we are playing Slay the Princess, which I haven't had exactly spoiled, but I think that it is pretty clear that this is not, in fact, the average princess. Hello, Bird. Good to see you. Wonderful to have you here. All right. Charming. Tale as old as time.
In the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Sounds like my summer vacation.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
On whose authority? Because she's locked up. The princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Maybe I'm okay with world ending. Do I get some... Man, there's a lot of options here. Sweet, I've always wanted off a monarch. Viva la revolucion. Okay, I'll ask.
The end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Oh.
You have to put an end to
Aw,
her.
Burr. Okay, some of these are the same, but it's opened up some other options. A few more questions.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a...
All right. All right.
Spirit.
Why not?
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning. But she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
All right, mysterious voice in my head.
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking.
There's two voices in my head.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The blade is your implement. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess.
Okay. I mean, so far the voices in my head haven't steered me wrong.
Revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge. Don't let it fool you. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy... She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Okay, yeah. There's one broken chain over there.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, that fucking snarky voice. Yeah, she's getting the knife.
You step forward, your grip on the blade.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not.
She's unarmed. If you
Slay the princess!
lunge forward without a moment's hesitation, you feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself. to
I
be
should
alive
probably take a
and
few
well.
steps back out
It's
of
over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago.
range.
That arrogant look still plastered. But is it over? Really over? It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure we should make sure. I really don't and why shouldn't we? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is...
Right, she's dead.
Yes,
Let's get out of here.
Exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You
Okay.
open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here.
Well,
This is
that's
good.
grim.
Everyone is happy.
Shit.
You'll be happy. This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the
Fuck.
beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right? I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
This has some complex.
We can use the blade to get out of this.
That doesn't
I can
sound
hear
good.
everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way.
Shit. This got.
You hear it?
Fuck.
It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Won't that mean
Don't you
I'm
dare.
dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
There's logic
In
to
a
what he's
sense, we
saying.
die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just
This
the
is
same
just
thing,
downright
constantly,
fucking
forever.
existentially
I know
terrifying.
this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with the narrator.
I suppose we've got all the time in the world for you to change your mind. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please shake yourself out of it. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shit.
Is this the happy ending?
Simply exist
Jesus Christ.
forever.
Yay! I got the good ending! I did it! I saved everyone! Fuck. Wow. Yay! Applause! And the credits roll! I think I did right. Maybe. Oh shit, Jonathan Sims voiced this? Fuck, I love the Magnus Archives. That's cool. Thought he sounded familiar. Is there like, a list of endings or something? Well, that was a joyful 15 minutes, folks. Yes, I am going to play again, and yes, I am going to intentionally fuck it up. Arguably, up to 9 endings. Now, obviously, there's more endings than this. Like, you could argue that this is not an ending. I wonder, did they, like, do this live or something? Just, like, or did they hire a crowd or something? Also, I can't help but notice that we suddenly lost 2 of our viewers when I went with this ending. I guess they just saw the credits and they're like, okay, we're checking out. Bye. Wow. Turn to the main menu. Oh, okay. It just takes you right back to the... Okay. Okay, it doesn't look like there's like a gallery for endings or anything, so...
Your Honor, you're here. While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Let's see.
I'm talking about the end of everything. Don't...
I'm going to skip over the options I've already picked.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
I
You
love
make your way
Jonathan
up the
Sims.
short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is the blade is your implement. You'll need. You take the blade from the table.
Okay, so let's see what this has to offer.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I'm gonna let myself be manipulated.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she...
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me. How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten my grip!
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you?
Oh
scared
yeah,
of
it's
me?
great, Burr. I hated
you
it as a
should be.
kid, but
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I
I'm
can do.
curious. I already saved the world once.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this. I'm positive I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon,
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other? Then I'm not talking to you.
you stare at the princess. She squints back.
The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Yes! That's the next ending.
You squint even harder. So does she.
At least nobody's dying right now.
You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Like hell I am. Oh, fine, Josh.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster? If
I'm
I'm
pretty
supposed to
sure.
be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to
Okay.
lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less. She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Can't get one out of you either, buddy.
Too long. Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key. Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes. She isn't suggesting what she is.
Oh, have you decided?
You know why you're here. That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Ha! You have no idea how many women have said that to me.
You have to make a choice. I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the prince.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still... It'll be the death of all of us, but fine.
I already slayed her, so I'm going to take a moment
You close the
and...
basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay. You settle in against the far wall. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there.
Okay, that's not
Make
good.
things easier on yourself and let me out.
Bitch, I got a table! You're
It's not
fucked!
This little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forget it.
Jesus Christ. She's feisty!
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Maybe she'll tire herself out.
I could be innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks
No!
for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to
Well,
your
that's a
feet,
problem.
and as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gill. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart
So-
freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
This is unsettling and all, but is there more, like...
No, this is the end. Don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything
gameplay
ends.
to it?
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, that's... Oh, okay, so there is a chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay, that's intriguing.
Shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save after all. Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out? No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Okay, this is
Your
fucking
solution to send
cool.
us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can. Just be quick about it.
Okay, one moment, folks. I'll be right back. Gotta handle something. Alright, welcome back, folks. Sorry about that.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her. She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things. Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are. You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us? I don't know, I kinda like being special. Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here. I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is. And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job. We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will
Okay,
go
so
for
I'm
all of
guessing
us.
that
I know it
she
sounds like I'm
draws her
hiding
shape
something,
from
but
what
you're
I
just
think.
going to have to take me at
If
my
I
word.
think she's just a princess and that if
He's
I
a
stab
telling
her
everything
and
he
she
knows,
will
because
die,
he doesn't
then
trust
she'll
us,
die.
which means that we can't trust him. Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already. You see the way he keeps pushing us? We have to get out of here. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust. The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of the walls
Okay,
almost featureless. The
weird
only furniture of note
faces
is
at
a
the
lone
windows.
table knocked on its side in the corner of the room.
Oh
A
shit.
pristine blade stands between you and the open.
Okay, this is
lighted
fucking
basement
cool.
doorway.
I'm liking this.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already got now, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it. You reach down and pick the blade up off. Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
One moment, please.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death. You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even... What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants. But it does matter. Don't you care if we're being lied to? If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous
I
as
think
a
he's just
mirror,
trying to
what
get
else
us to
is
do
he
the
lying
fucking
about?
job.
Exactly. Everything he's saying is carefully crafted lies. I'm not lying to you.
Whoa.
Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done. But there was a mirror a second ago. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad. Very different. He changed it, didn't he? It's like he's calmed down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness. Or eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Just going to continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement.
Yeah, it was way easier just stabbing her before all this shit started.
At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
This has some serious Evil Dead energy.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it. isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
Stab her!
What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want? You have seconds. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs. Again, your eyes shoot open.
Can't decide what you want to do. Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Yeah, I agree.
Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Slay the princess!
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she? We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerve.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving. Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. And now that she's gone, you can let... But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now it means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this. Time passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? Guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours. Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that. That's a grim thought, isn't it? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it. I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest. Ah yes, the whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once.
I don't like the way you said that.
You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone?
It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Boy.
More time passes. You're still here. No.
Oh, come on.
Still no. You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. Not.
Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can. The narrator continues to ignore you. Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
Oh, you could do a lot better than us.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time. More time passes. More time.
Okay.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there? You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery.
Here we go.
You'd better get this right next time, do you hear me? Don't blow it. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright, so I'm liking this, but I'm not thinking that it's necessarily a streaming thing. It's a little bit slow. It's interesting, but it's not necessarily fun. So, tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night tonight. I will be back Thursday with something else.